Isaiah 53 verse 5, by his wounds, I am healed. Jeremiah 30 verse 17, God is restoring my health and healing every wound. Psalm 103 verses 2 to 3, He forgives all my sins and heals all my diseases. Exodus 15 verse 26, I am the Lord who heals you. Proverbs 4 verses 20 to 22, my words are life and health to your whole body. James 5 verse 15, the prayer of faith will make the sick well. Matthew 11 verse 28, come to me, and I will give you rest. 3 John 1 verse 2, I pray that you may enjoy good health as your soul prospers. Psalm 107 verse 20, He sent out His word and healed them. Mark 5 verse 34, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be free. Psalm 41 verse 3, the Lord sustains me on my sickbed and restores me. 2 Corinthians 4 verse 16, though outwardly we waste away, inwardly we are renewed daily. Isaiah 26 verse 3, He will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are fixed on Him. Psalm 147 verse 3, He heals the brokenhearted and binds their wounds. Psalm 30 verse 2, Lord my God, I cried to you for help, and you healed me. Isaiah 57 verse 18, I have seen their ways, but I will heal them. Deuteronomy 7 verse 15, the Lord will keep you free from every disease. Proverbs 17 verse 22, a cheerful heart is good medicine. Romans 4 verses 20 to 21, Abraham was fully persuaded that God would do what He promised. Joshua 21 verse 45, not one of God's good promises failed. Psalm 91 verses 10 to 11, no harm will overtake you. He will command His angels over you. Psalm 73 verse 26, God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Isaiah 41 verse 10, do not fear, for I am with you. I will strengthen and help you. Romans 8 verse 11, His Spirit gives life to your mortal body. 1 Peter 2 verse 24, by His wounds, you have been healed. Psalm 5 verse 12, the Lord surrounds the righteous with favor like a shield. Acts 3 verse 16, faith in Jesus' name has made this man strong and whole. Isaiah 43 verse 2, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. Hebrews 13 verse 8, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Psalm 23 verse 3, He restores my soul. Lamentations 3 verses 22 to 23, His mercies are new every morning. Isaiah 40 verse 29, He gives strength to the weary and power to the weak. Psalm 91 verse 1, I dwell in the shelter of the Most High and rest in His shadow. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power and love. 1 John 4 verse 18, perfect love drives out all fear. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9, His grace is enough. His power is made perfect in weakness. Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7, I will not be anxious. God's peace guards my heart. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 23, may God sanctify you completely, spirit, soul, and body. Psalm 27 verse 13, I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6, be strong and courageous. He will never leave or forsake you. Isaiah 40 verse 31, those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. Isaiah 55 verse 11, His word will not return void, but will accomplish its purpose. Psalm 34 verse 19. The Lord delivers the righteous from all their troubles. Philippians 4 verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Matthew 8 verses 16 to 17. Jesus took our sickness and carried our diseases. Romans 8 verse 28. God works all things together for the good of those who love him. Psalm 23 verse 5. He anoints my head with oil, my cup overflows. Revelation 21 verse 4. He will wipe away every tear. There will be no more pain. Joel 2 verse 25. I will restore the years the locusts have eaten. Mark 11 verse 24. Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe you have received it, and it will be yours. Matthew 9 verse 35. Jesus went through towns healing every sickness and disease. Luke 6 verse 19. Power flowed from him, and he healed them all. Matthew 14 verse 14. He saw the crowd, had compassion, and healed their sick. Luke 8 verse 48. Your faith has made you well. Go in peace. Acts 10 verse 38. Jesus went about doing good and healing all who were oppressed. Psalm 6 verse 2. Have mercy on me, Lord, for I am weak. Heal me, for I am troubled. Matthew 8 verse 3. Jesus said, I am willing. Be healed. And immediately it happened. Luke 5 verses 12 to 13. The man said, Lord, if you are willing, and Jesus healed him. Isaiah 38 verse 16. Lord, by these things people live, and in them is the life of my spirit. Isaiah 38 verse 17. You have lovingly delivered my soul and cast my sins behind your back. Psalm 30 verse 11. You turn my mourning into dancing. Isaiah 58 verse 8. Your healing will come quickly, and your light will break forth like the dawn. Job 33 verses 24 to 25. God says, spare them, for I have found a ransom. Their flesh is renewed like a child's. Hosea 6 verse 1. He has torn us, but he will heal us. He has struck us, but he will bind us up. Malachi 4 verse 2. The Son of Righteousness will rise with healing in his wings. Luke 13 verse 12. Woman, you are set free from your infirmity. Matthew 12 verse 13. Jesus said, stretch out your hand, and it was completely restored. Mark 3 verse 10. Many came to him and were healed of their diseases. Mark 10 verse 52. Jesus said, your faith has healed you. Luke 4 verse 40. He laid his hands on each of them and healed them. John 5 verses 8 to 9. Jesus said, get up, pick up your mat and walk. Instantly, the man was healed. Matthew 9 verse 22. Take heart, daughter. Your faith has healed you. Mark 1 verse 41. Filled with compassion, Jesus reached out and healed him. Luke 7 verse 7. Just say the word, and my servant will be healed. Matthew 15 verse 28. Woman, great is your faith. Let it be done for you. Her daughter was healed that moment. Mark 6 verse 56. Wherever he went, people touched him and were made whole. Luke 9 verse 11. He welcomed the crowds and healed those in need. Matthew 21 verse 14. The blind and the lame came to him, and he healed them. Hebrews 4 verse 16. Let us approach God's throne of grace with confidence to find help. John 10 verse 10. Jesus came to give us life, abundant and full. 2 Chronicles 7 verse 14. If my people humble themselves and pray, I will heal their land. Jeremiah 17 verse 14. Heal me, O Lord, and I will be healed. Save me, and I will be saved. Isaiah 61 verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord has anointed me to bind up the brokenhearted. Psalm 34 verse 18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 3. There is a time to heal. Job 5 verse 18. He wounds, but he also binds up. He injures, but his hands heal. Isaiah 19 verse 22. The Lord will strike and heal, and they will return to him. Psalm 18 verse 30. As for God, his way is perfect. His word is flawless. Isaiah 33 verse 2. Lord, be gracious to us. Be our strength every morning. Deuteronomy 32 verse 39. I bring death and I give life. I wound and I heal. Psalm 138 verse 3. When I called, you answered me and made me bold with strength. Isaiah 49 verse 13. The Lord has comforted his people and will have compassion on the afflicted. Psalm 146 verse 8. The Lord gives sight to the blind and lifts up those who are bowed down. Isaiah 35 verse 6. The lame will leap like a deer, and the mute tongue will shout for joy. Psalm 9 verse 9. The Lord is a refuge for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. Romans 5 verse 5. Hope does not disappoint, because God's love has been poured into our hearts. 1 Corinthians 10 verse 13. God will not let you be tested beyond what you can bear. Matthew 4 verse 24. People brought the sick, and he healed them all. Psalm 119 verse 50. Your promise preserves my life. Luke 1 verse 37. Nothing is impossible with God. Psalm 30 verse 17. You turn my mourning into joyful dancing. Psalm 34 verse 4. I sought the Lord, and he answered me. He delivered me from all my fears. Psalm 46 verse 1. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Isaiah 53 verse 4. Surely he took up our pain and bore our suffering. Jeremiah 33 verse 6. I will bring health and healing to it. I will heal my people and will let them enjoy abundant peace and security. Psalm 147 verse 2. The Lord heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Matthew 10 verse 8. Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse those who have leprosy, drive out demons. Luke 4 verse 18. He has sent me to proclaim freedom for the prisoners and recovery of sight for the blind. Acts 9 verse 34. Peter said, Get up and roll up your mat. Immediately he was healed. Romans 15 verse 13. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust him. Psalm 91 verse 4. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. Isaiah 53 verse 10. It pleased the Lord to crush him and cause him to suffer, so that he would see his offspring and prolong his days. Psalm 30 verse 11. You have turned my sorrow into joyful dancing. Jeremiah 17 verse 14. Heal me, Lord, and I will be healed. Save me, and I will be saved. Exodus 23 verse 25. Worship the Lord your God, and he will bless your food and water and take away sickness. Psalm 41 verse 1. Blessed is the one who considers the poor. The Lord will deliver him in times of trouble. Matthew 8 verse 16. Jesus healed all the sick who were brought to him. Psalm 107 verse 19. Then they cried out to the Lord in their trouble, and he saved them from their distress. Isaiah 12 verse 2. Surely God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. Psalm 103 verse 3. He forgives all your sins and heals all your diseases. John 14 verse 27. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. Psalm 119 verse 105. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Psalm 147 verse 3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Isaiah 40 verse 29. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Psalm 28 verse 7. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him, and he helps me. Hebrews 12 verse 12. Strengthen your weak arms and make firm your knees. Isaiah 61 verse 3. He has given us beauty for ashes, joy instead of mourning. 2 Chronicles 20 verse 17. The battle is not yours, but God's. Psalm 34 verse 17. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Psalm 18 verse 2. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. Isaiah 33 verse 24. No one living in Zion will say, I am sick. Psalm 32 verse 7. You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble. Joel 3 verse 10. Let the weak say, I am strong. Psalm 118 verse 17. I will not die but live, and will proclaim what the Lord has done. John 6 verse 35. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry. Philippians 4 verse 19. God will meet all your needs according to his riches. Psalm 46 verse 10. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 34 verse 19. The Lord protects all who love him. Isaiah 40 verse 31. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength.